Chapter 3 Taloon the Arms Merchant. This is Lakanaba, a small town far north of Endor. A man named Taloon lives in this town. He works for someone now, but his dream is to become the world's greatest arms merchant someday. Wake up! You must go to the shop soon or the boss will scold you again. Darling! Alright, so welcome back to Dragon Warrior 4, and we are now starting Chapter 3. You're up at last. Here's your lunch. Go out and head west. Don't be a sleepyhead, okay? Have a nice day. And we are taking control of Taloon here. Now, Taloon is a merchant, which is sort of like a really, I shouldn't say really weak, but a weaker version of a warrior or a soldier. Now, I actually really like this chapter because we kind of take on the role of a shop merchant, complete with having to tend a shop. But first we'll talk to everybody and see what's going on. Go out and head west. Don't be a sleepyhead. Have a nice day. A nice thing about this is Taloon has a wife and a child. So he's a family man. He's not just a single warrior going out and facing the world. I mean, he even has a job. That's what he has to do right now. He has to go to work. Alright, we got a medical herb. Now, Netta, that's Taloon's wife, gave him lunch. Now, Taloon can do something special. He can appraise an item. Taloon appraises the lunch. Looks delicious. I'm sure you'll feel better if you eat this. It seems that this can be only used once. A shop would pay 7 gold pieces for this. So when Taloon here appraises an item, you can kind of get the rough value of it and what it can do. This is an item shop. What would you like to do? Well, you got the usual stuff. A lunch. Our wife will give us lunch every day. It just works as a medical herb. It will heal us a little bit. Taloon, I'm old, and my limbs are getting weak. I'll pay you to take me to the House of Healing, will you? Yeah, sure, why not? We can use a little extra money. Push me. Now, he means that literally. We have to push him there. Now, where is the House of Healing? Here we go. I'm finally here. Thanks. This is for you. Alright, 9 gold pieces for helping an old man get to church, essentially. Grandpa Tom wishes everybody for his... No, Grandpa Tom wishes every day for his vagabond son's safe return. Keep off the flower bed. Well, let's get out of the flowers then. You two none. The innkeeper said he wanted to talk to you. Well, then we should go see what's going on with the innkeeper. Hang on, before we do that... Does the priest here have anything to say? Nope, just the usual save and so forth. Alright, and in the back of the old man's house, careful, those are poison tiles. Don't step on those. Oh, it's a doggo. Well, if we happen to need a dog at some point, we know there's one over here. Excuse me, child. Welcome to the town of Lakanaba. Oh, it's you, Taloon. I didn't have to greet you. No, you didn't have to, but we appreciate it. We only have 9 GP. We cannot afford any of this. Well, at the moment, Taloon doesn't have any reason to even leave town. You want to talk to my husband? He's working now. Come back at night. Well, we already know that the day-night cycle can get us different comments and information from characters. But in that case, they actually just flat out told us, come back at night. Now the town crier is stuck in here. I love role-playing games, I especially like the older ones, but that's something I'll always be glad that we've gotten away from, getting stuck on NPCs like that. Taloon, have you heard of the Iron Safe? No, what's the Iron Safe? A guest said the Iron Safe might be in a northern cave. I also heard it should protect your money even when you're defeated by monsters. Yeah, we haven't, I think the only time we died was when, Elena was fighting in the tournament. But yeah, if we lose a battle, we wake up at the House of Healing with half our money gone. If we have the Iron Safe, that's not the case. You're late. Come in the shop, quick! So this is work. Stand here, customers will come to you. I'll pay you on commission, so work hard. I'll be downstairs. So as long as we stay here, people will come into the shop, and then we'll interact with them as if we were running the shop. Yes, this is a weapon shop. And we can absolutely show you the things for sale. So that's all we have right now. We have a club, copper sword, and thorn whips. They want to buy a thorn whip, so yeah, we're going to sell it to them for 200 gold. We could say no. If we said no, they might think, oh, we're getting a discount. Or they might think, oh, you're charging us more. If they think it's a discount, they might buy it at the lower price, but we make less commission. If they think they have to buy it at a premium, we make more commission. They might also just get upset and leave. So we're just going to say yes. I made a good purchase. Thanks, I'll come again. So if we move away, they're just going to wait there. So we're going to go downstairs. Are there anything in these pots? I don't think so. What? Do you want to stop? Do you want to stop for today? No, not yet. Then go back to work. It's me when you're done for the day, okay? Yeah, anytime we want to stop doing this shopkeep minigame, we just come down there and ask to stop. But this will keep going until we reach a minimum amount of commission, and then it'll be nighttime. Yes, it is. You want the club? You can have the club. Oh, you don't have enough money? So no commission on that. Sometimes we'll even get characters that come in and sell items. Oh, well, what do you know? It's a copper sword. Now, we already have copper swords in stock, so this doesn't really benefit us in any way, but at the same point, it doesn't hurt. We don't get any commission on buying items, but we don't lose any money either. One thing, though, is they can come in here and sell us items that we don't have in stock. And there's one particular item I really want to get my hands on. Someone could possibly come in here and sell us a Sword of Malice. That's the same sword that Ragnar had at the end of his chapter. It's the strongest weapon that Taloon could get at this point in the game. So I'm just going to keep playing this over and over again, off screen of course, until I get that sword. Although, if I wanted to, I could sell that sword and get a huge commission because the sword is so valuable. Yes, sir. Now, I think our commission is 10%. Yes, we will buy it. It's the boomerang. A boomerang we don't have in stock. So we're going to pay the 262 gold for it, but now it becomes an item in our stock. So someone might come in and try to buy it, or we could stop working for the day and buy it ourselves. It's a chain sickle. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, we're getting a lot of people that want to come in and sell stuff today. Yes, you can have the copper sword. You can see now our inventory has 2 extra items, but we only have 1 boomerang and 1 chain sickle. So if somebody buys the boomerang or the chain sickle, it's gone. And that somebody could be us. Alright. Now Taloon only has basic clothes. So we're going to want to get him armor and weapons at some point. So we want to go north and try to get that safe. Yeah, we're not actually doing a lot of business. You can have the boomerang, absolutely. Now this doesn't go on indefinitely. This will go on until we make a certain amount of money off of commission, and then our boss will come upstairs and say done for the day. You want the thorn whip? Then you can have a thorn whip. Yes, it's the boomerang. Come on, Sword of Malice. Nope, thorn whip. Yes, sir. 1 copper sword. The thing, though, is Sword of Malice is expensive. So even though we might get it in stock, doesn't mean I won't be able to buy it necessarily. Although, part of the benefit of this is we can make enough money in here, just, being a shopkeep, that we could buy all the best equipment that this town has to offer, without having to take on a single enemy. And I may do that. Now, I won't do that on screen. As you can see, this has already been quite a while. It's getting late. Let's close for the day. Thanks for working. Here are your wages. 131 gold pieces, so we have 140 gold altogether. But it's nighttime. So let's go talk to everybody at night. Boss? He's got a couple of treasure chests behind an iron door, but we do not have keys for that. Taloon, you'll go south if you want... Wait, Taloon, you'll go south if you get the iron safe, won't you? I hear a big castle called Endor's in the south. You make a lot of money there. So now we have 2 goals. Get the iron safe, then travel south. I see, you want to be the world's greatest arm merchant. You need to gain experience in fighting too. Good arms merchants should know how to use weapons properly. So I think what we will do, though, is we'll try to appraise as many pieces of equipment as Taloon can get his hands on. What? You want to own your own shop? You should go to Endor and buy one there. Then you can call for your family. Nice to have a dream, eh? So yeah, we've more or less got Taloon's goals for this adventure. He wants to go south to Endor and open his own shop. Let's hope the world won't end. Without the world, you won't have any business. You know, that is an excellent point. And I appreciate you making it. Alright, old man Tom, what do you got to say? The dog in the backyard is my son's. He only obeys my son. That's why I keep him caged. Aw, poor doggo. So let's go see what our wife and kid have to say. Probably like, go to bed, honey. Welcome home. You worked late today. Rest well. Good night. Wake up, darling. It's morning. Here's your lunch. Have a good day. Our son's not in bed. But we only have the one lunch. One thing we could do is keep selling the lunch each morning to make a little extra money. The innkeeper said he wanted to talk to you. Yeah, we know about that already. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep playing this off screen, and I'll just keep going and going and going until someone sells us a Sword of Malice. And then once that happens, we will continue playing this chapter. So I will catch you all in a little bit. Well, welcome back everybody, and look who decided to show up. It probably took around half an hour of playing off screen, not too bad, but it's the Sword of Malice. How about paying 2,625 gold for it? Well, the answer is yes. Now, I want to make a little extra money, so I'm going to try to finish the day, but we have to be very careful. See, he wants a Sword of Malice. No, you cannot have the Sword of Malice. No. Would have made a good chunk of money selling it. You want the Sword of Malice, don't you? You're the same guy, isn't it? No. Absolutely not. Alright, if one more person tries to buy the Sword of Malice, we're just gonna stop. Alright, we're stopping. Boss, we're done for the day. $2 gold. Fantastic. Alright, well, I've been selling off the lunches. So what we'll do is we'll rest, get a new lunch from the wife, and go start buying equipment. Don't stand there, come around here. Are you here as a customer today? Yeah, we are. Oh, I see. So there you can see the Sword of Malice, 3,500 gold. Well, we cannot afford that. We can't afford those a Thorn Whip. Now, without anybody else showing up to sell a boomerang or a chain sickle, that's the strongest weapon we can get. We're going to equip it. And while we're here, we're going to visit the armor shop, and we are going to get ourselves some bronze armor. And we can also afford a leather shield, so we'll get that too. So before we sell the basic clothes, let's appraise it. Taloon appraises the basic clothes. Must be armor. I don't think this will produce any special effect when used as an item in battle. It seems I can be equipped with this. A shop should pay 7 gold. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell it for 7 gold. Alright, not quite enough to get the leather hat. But we got the best suit of armor, and the best shield, and, well, we'll just say technically the best weapon. But now we're outside of town. And if you look across the ocean over here, that's Fenor, or Fenor, whatever I was calling it when we were playing as Atlanta. Now, we're not going to go too far from town. I want to do a little bit of training, see if we can get Taloon to gain a level or two. You can see what kind of enemies we have around the area. So far it's slimes and prank gophers. Now, monsters are not the only encounters Taloon can possibly have. We'll see if some of the other encounters show up. Wow, nobody's hit us yet. We're doing pretty good. I'm going to stay close to town. I don't want us to get attacked by anything we can't handle yet. Terrific blow. So yeah, nothing too exciting as far as enemies go. Ah, there we go. Gained a level. Alright, it's almost nighttime. Uh-oh, they attack before we're ready. 1 point of damage. We can handle that. Alright, it is nighttime proper now. And at nighttime we get beetles and slimes. Do we still have the wife's lunch? Yeah, we do. I should eat that before we call it a night. Alright, we got enough money to buy the leather hat. So let's finish these enemies off. Head inside and go to bed. Have a late night lunch. Hello, son. Welcome home, Daddy. Yes, I've been a good boy. When I grow up, I'll work as hard as you and let you two live comfortable. So, with our lunch in hand, let's go buy a leather hat. And then we'll see if we can make it to the cave. No, that'll do. What I do want to do, though, is buy another medical herb and maybe some fairy water. Well, we can get the fairy water. Can't afford the medical herb, though. Unless... Now, Tom has been paying me a different amount each time I push him over to the House of Healing. Let's see how much he wants to give us today. Pardon me, ma'am. Alright, 7 gold. Well, here's hoping I don't need any antidotes or anything like that. So we're gonna go north of town. Gophers. You know what? I want to try something. Nope, nothing happens. I was kind of hoping it would damage both enemies. Oh, and we have Copper Sword. Can't carry anymore. I guess we'll discard the lunch. And we'll just turn around and sell the sword. Now, part of Taloon's shtick is he should be better at finding hidden items. Well, not really hidden items, but he should be more likely to get chests off of enemies. Alright. The cave north of La Canaba. So let's finish this fight, and then I'll use the fairy water, and that should reduce the number of fights we get into. Wayfarer's Close. Well, sadly, Wayfarer's clothes, not really the most useful thing for us. Do we want to push the button? Yeah, let's push the button and see what happens. Well, a torrent of water rides us down to the stairs here. It's just a prank gopher. I think we can handle it. A copper sword. But now we don't have any inventory space. So I'm just going to discard the Wayfarer's clothes, because you know they're only worth like 7 gold. Ah, a giant worm and a slime. And they attack suddenly. I think we are more than well equipped to handle this. And another level. Alright, well, we saw what happened last time, but we're not going to open it yet. We're going to get this treasure chest. Nice. We now have a chain sickle to take the place of our thorn whip. Should we push the button? Let's see what happens. And the water drops us down a pit. That's alright, we wanted to be here. Now, we don't want to go up. Not yet. We want to keep going down. So ignore those stairs for the moment. Nothing is found, huh? So we're not going to be worried about that boulder? Well, it can't be that bad. We'll just go to the right. And the boulder's following us. That can be a problem. Or we'll just hide in this little alcove over here. And the boulder has made a passage for us. And look, there's someone down here. Alright, gophers, let's see how much better our chain sickle does. Around 2 points better. I mean, we'll take it. Pardon me, sir. You came to find the iron safe, too? I think that rolling boulder has something to do with it. Well, there were 2 paths for the rolling boulder to take. So let's see if it will still follow us. Yep. Gonna hook around this corner again? Yeah, you are. But can you go up? No, you cannot. Alright, there's one last treasure chest, but we need to make some space for it. We'll drop a medical herb. I think we'll be okay. And we found the iron safe. Uh-oh. We're trapped. There's a pressure plate here. To those who travel in search of treasure, return the treasure you've stolen to this place. Then the exit way will appear. Well, we can't get out unless we find some way to stop that door from closing. Yeah, it looks like this rock will do the trick. And we are good to go. And there's our friend from earlier. Oh, do you want to know about the iron safe? Because we got it. Okay, we make quick work out of them. Pardon me, sir. You didn't get knocked out. Nothing new to say. So at this point, what we really just have to do is get out of here. And you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing if we got defeated, because we would just wake up in town, and the iron safe would keep all our money, well, safe. Alright, this time we will go up these stairs. And it brings us over here where we release the water. You can even kind of see like how the dirt got all waterlogged. No, we will leave the button alone. Okay, so let's head home. We'll take care of these stag beetles real quick. No, I'm kind of surprised Taloon hasn't gotten his other encounters yet. Well, I am using fairy water, that might be part of it. Club? Nope. Okay, let's sell our goodies. And if I can make about 10 times this money, we can go buy the Sword of Malice. I don't know if anybody has anything to say now that we've got the iron safe. What I do know is we're gonna go talk to what is our wife's name? Netta? And we're gonna get some rest. and I believe it is time to save the game and call it an episode. I will probably do some training off screen, so that way we will have more money and more experience to go on with the rest of the game. Alright, well thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care.